worked with a colleague, Lucia Balonwu, on working on this gender and social inclusion of CSO regulatory frameworks in Nigeria. And this morning, my task is to talk about the strategy that was developed. The research was aimed at supporting the EU Act program. Now, we looked at a couple of things. One, the accessibility, comprehension, and compliance with regulatory provisions. And then we also looked at the issue of GA and SI within the regulatory systems. And we had quite a bit of findings from that. Some of the findings that we had was in terms of laws regulating CSOs in Nigeria. And what we saw was that it's generally accessible either online or in hard copies, but access is unequal. And remember that we're not just looking at the issue of gender, but also the issue of social inclusion.
Times we tend to look at CSOs either strictly through the democratic prism of trying to advance democracy or strictly through trying to represent different marginalized groups. But then there are many different roles that CSOs are, there are many different areas that CSOs are involved in. And there are many different tasks that they still try to provide to complement the work that CSOs is doing and not just necessarily to be much more aggressive.
With that proliferation of civil society organizations, especially here in Nigeria, has come certain vulnerabilities. Capacity to be able to deliver on mandates, issues of trust eroding because of certain acts of certain very, very few entities and individuals within the sector, and that has led to trust deficits, unethical and unprofessional conduct. Sometimes these are more perceived than real. That has happened, and government, in trying to respond to this situation, has sometimes come up with ways and means that seem to constrict the civil space in Nigeria. And this is where CSOs have gotten up to say we need to do something about it.